What is up, YouTube world? This is Eric Stone with Aspiring Music Writer, ASPIRING. If you have not subscribed, please do. If you don't know what I do, I take videos and I do reviews of live bands I've seen, whether it be mainly Texas, Red Dirt, and local artists. There are some national acts I do, but mostly I try to help the independent artists, just getting started. And I've got videos from Guns N' Roses to Gannon Freeman and the Cross Country Revenue to Reed Southall to Jason Isbell and the 400 unit. I mean, I've got a little bit of everything on my channel. A lot of videos of concerts I went and see. I do this all the time. But last night I went and watched a local band out of Arkansas and Oklahoma, southeast Oklahoma, and Arkansas called JT and the Damn Thing. They are usually a three-piece trio with JT Hubbard on lead vocals and acoustic and electric guitar, and then Steve Carney on bass guitar and rhythm guitar, and then Andrew N. Holland on drums. But last night it was just Steve and JT live at JJ's Fort Smith in Fort Smith, JJ's Grill in Fort Smith. They did 3 sets last night. They did about 8 to 10 songs each. They played from 7 to 10 last night. And I love JT Hubbard. I love, he does covers and he does originals. He's got 2 originals out. One called Wildest in the West. And they didn't do that one last night. And they got another one called Shot in the Dark. And so any streaming platform, Apple, Google, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that, go check it out if you love local music, local Red Dirt music. But last night they kicked off with Hal Ketchum's Small Town Saturday Night. After that, they went into Garth Brooks That Summer, and I love that song. Then he did an original he wrote with Jake Marlin called Like This Tone. It's a really good song. You look it up on my YouTube video. Then they did a medley of Johnny Cash songs. Afterwards, they did Tougher Than the Rest, which was originally written and performed by Bruce Springsteen, but JT loves the Chris Ledoux version. They're both great versions. Check them both out. And then they did another original called What If She's an Angel, and that's the last one on that video that I did. So check it out if you support original music, support local live venues. Then they did Sonny LaRue's Down in Flames. Afterwards, they did the Eagles' Take It Easy, and I love the Eagles. And Take It Easy was actually written by Glenn Frey and Jackson Browne, and it was their first debut single in the 70s. Afterwards, they did an original about Las Vegas and the casino, and I'm not quite for sure what the name of it is. I'll have to ask JT next time I talk to him. I don't go Google it after brushing my teeth. But anyways, afterwards they did another not really a melody. I don't call them. It's they did Texas in '88. Then went into Should Have Been a Cowboy. Then ended with Texas in '88. Texas in '88 was a song written by Radney Foster, first performed by Foster and Lloyd. Then Radney Foster and Pat Green come out with another version later. And then Should Have Been a Cowboy, Toby Keith, which was, I think, the most played song of the 90s, if I remember. I'm pretty sure that's right, because I've done research on that before. And I love Toby Keith. Then they took a little bit of break. Then they come back and kicked off an 8 songs middle set with Good One Coming On. And that's been recorded by a few artists. Trent Woolman recorded it. Blackberry Smoke recorded it. I don't know anybody else that's recorded it that I know of. Those are the two main ones. And they did Time Marches On, great Tracy Lawrence song. They did another Stone LaRue song called Oklahoma Breakdown. I love that song. And they did Please Come to Boston. And that is a song, when I first heard it, I hated it. I mean, I hate to say that, but I hated it. But after hearing it so many times, it's a song I really love now. I think David Allan Coe, no, I can't remember who did the original, but David Allan Coe's done it. David Loggins, maybe, I can't remember. I know Wade Bowen's got a version of it. There's a lot of versions of that song. And it's a really great song. And then they did Don Williams' Tulsa Time. I love that song. And then they did a song called Breakdown Here. Now, if you're an early 2000s person, there was a girl named Julie Roberts, not Julia, the actor, Julia Roberts, that was like her big thing. She had like 3 big songs, but that was her biggest one. I sure hate to break down here, nothing up ahead here in my rearview mirror. But before that, Trace Atkins had come out with that version. I don't know if it's been recorded by anybody, any other else. Those two are the ones I know as Julie Roberts and Tracy Lawrence. So check it out. Like I said, if you like Julie Roberts or know like 2000s country, you'll know that song. It was a big hit for her. And then they did, Oklahoma Breakdown. I got mixed up. Then they ended up doing one of their songs called Shot in the Dark. Great song, check it out. Shot in the Dark, J.T. Hubbard and the damn thing. And they come back and they took another break, and on their last set they did 7 songs, and they did kicked off with Waylon and Willie's, or Waylon Jennings did Hank do it this, I don't think Hank done it this way. I love it. So then they did 17 by Crosscut and Ragweed, and JT said he loves doing like small town songs, and that is one of my favorite songs. And I got a tattoo, I don't know if you can see it real well, anyways, of Crosscut and Ragweed, my favorite band. And just that song hit me at the perfect time, because it was 17 when I heard it, and it would just fit, and it's still one of my favorite songs, if not my favorite Red Dirt song. And the funny thing is, well, not the funny thing is, but I went and seen Cody Cannon at a party a couple weeks ago, and they played 17, and of course everybody's singing along, hooting and hollering, and Cody's like, that never gets old, and I'm sure it doesn't. And you got a song, and it was weird, like, I think Ragweed had a top 40 hit is all they had, but they've got a very local following and a very loyal following too. And they ended up, they did a little bit of bluegrass, and they did Eastbound and Down, Rolling Up and Truckin', Jerry Reed. Afterwards, they did Brooks and Dunn's Red Dirt Road, and I love that song. And then they did My Hometown by Charlie Robinson. Rest in peace, Charlie Robinson. He just passed away about maybe a month ago, if not that. But Charlie was one of the biggest acts in Texas music, that Red Dirt, Texas. He come from Bandera, and we sadly lost him last month. I mean, it hadn't been very long, and I was really hoping Charlie would make another record. I really was. But God had other plans, so. Then after doing a tribute to Charlie Robinson, they did a new song, and I'm not going to call Where It All Went Down. And then I didn't get any of this, I'm sorry. Didn't get any of this filmed. And they ended that night with John Anderson's Seminole Wind. But like I said, please support local music, local venues. They're the one keeps it alive. And I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of times that local musicians are better than what's on the radio. and really great music. Tonight, I'm going to watch Jason Boland and the Stragglers. I've seen them more like a dozen times. Never gets old. I love Jason Boland at the Majestic. So please check out my YouTube channel, Aspiring Music Writer, ASPIRING, and subscribe if you already haven't. And like, comment, share. My TikTok, Eric Stone, TICTOK, all lowercase. And go support live music. See y'all later.